Hello, everybody. I am back with a little more GreedFall. Since I am starting a little late tonight again, since it's after work hours, I will have to be a little bit more on the quiet side so I don't disturb neighbors, or at least try not to disturb neighbors. So if the audio is a little low, I apologize, but that's how it has to be at times. Uh, I will start off again with the content warning. GreedFall is a mature rated game with depictions of video game violence, sexual themes, possibly partial nudity, um, you know. Again, it is a mature rated game. It is not meant for young kids. And I'm going to start the game in a little bit. Let me turn on my computer fan here. Okay. Make some adjustments to the camera. I did have to turn the heat up in my house because it is quite cold today, and I didn't want to just keep throwing on my sweater because even then it can still be pretty cold. I was hoping for more rain, but it got so cold today that we got snow. Put that down a little. Yeah, this way, if the cat decides to show up, maybe you'll see him. Um, um, so I think where I left off here might be leading into a boss battle. I'm not 100% sure, but let's keep going. And again, oh, actually, let me adjust the audio just a little bit, enough so I can actually hear it. Okay. But if it does get too loud during the battles, I will have to try and lower it again. Let's see.
hope that she did not hide in this forest. Finding her here would be quite troublesome.
It is an ancient and holy forest. A powerful place.
Yeah, so they're indicating that there would be a boss battle coming up. Let's see. So there's a couple of spots here. Well, we couldn't get over there, so this probably goes around that way. One of the main things we're going to be focusing on, again, is just trying to level up, find any side quests, any special shinies. Try to unlock some more skills. So that I can get to more areas that I could not before. Okay. Here's camp. That's cute. Kind of trippy, like they just, the way they layered it. Because the water here, well, what's supposed to be water, is so still. Like, they have the drops over there, but it's so still in the rest of it that it just looks like, basically leaves floating on nothing. Just like hovering in midair, and then the grass underneath waving like weirdly. I don't know. What the hell is his deal? have any left. 34. Okay. Oof. Let's see gear. She needs a better armor. Not sure to give her. Done 75. Resist healing. Here is nothing. Try that. I don't know if it would do any good. Switch to that. That is less armor damage. That's the main thing I use that for is armor damage. If we equip that, could we, um, check grades. What can we do here? That would be useful. Let's try that. Upgrade any of their stuff. Let's see. 4, 10, 8. Sure. Alright, so I'm not sure if it's, I guess, well, maybe we can, backspace?
Watch out!
Oh. Oh. He's in the trees, so this makes it difficult. Oh, he's in there.
We didn't want this fight! Why? Why?
In order to capture and extract from her what we need. To examine her.
Oof.
Dissect her, if necessary. You have done us a great service, guiding us directly to her.
Are you saying that...
Even if the creature has concocted some remedial potion, it is not the song we came for, but the bird. She leads the sorcerers of this island. She knows how they transform, and from where their powers originate. Our scientists think that the remedy is there, in their pseudo-magic, and in their mutation. Thank you for bringing her to us, and ridding us of the monster.
Do you think I'm going to allow you to manipulate me?
I don't think anything. Apologies, Excellency. But you are going to die tragically from a stray bullet intended for the monster.
Yeah, no.
Mercy, Your Excellency, I surrender.
No.
Dare you ask for mercy after attempting an assassination? After revealing your conspiracy to me? You deserve nothing less than death.
I will not go down without a fight.
Yeah, you basically said, like, you're gonna kill us no matter what, so it's like... We're not gonna let that
Tiana
happen
Hack?
later on either.
She's unconscious. We need to bring her back to her village. She needs to be tended to.
I just missed that.
But first, I'm going to make sure that we haven't forgotten anything. I'll return quickly.
Anything else? Doing zoomies like a cat. Secrets. Secrets. No secrets. Okay.
Tiana Hack? She's unconscious. We need to bring her back to her village. She needs to be tended to. We should leave right away. Is she going to survive?
Yes, she will heal. They were not shooting to kill her. And we are resistant, you know. The bond empowers us. It gives us the vigor of animals, the resilience of trees. It's undoubtedly for that reason that your alliance is so interested in us. Tiana Hack, she does not mean to harm you. Please, let me...
What do you want from me, Ranaikse?
We were manipulated by the Alliance. We had no idea that they sought to capture you. We believed their fable of a miraculous remedy. We killed the man that wounded you. He will hunt you no longer. And their governor will have explaining to do.
I suppose I should thank you for having pulled me from their claws and bringing me here. And to have crushed the life out of a few of these parasites. There is indeed a remedy. But I doubt that I can do anything against this sickness that you describe. I don't know it. And I don't see how I could create a remedy that would heal it.
Perhaps you could try? We are desperate.
This remedy was prepared for a precise purpose. To heal those who escaped the claws of the Alliance. These monsters capture the Sinol Menoi and torture them, bleed them, put things in their veins. Those that do escape are in such agony that our care and comfort are not enough to mend them. That's why I made this remedy. Not for your Malikor. My people have never fallen prey to such sickness.
How can you be so sure? Perhaps it's your tremendous resistance that protects you from the sickness.
Perhaps. Enon Mil Frictimen protects us all.
Enon Mil Frictimen.
God of 1,000 faces in your tongue. The one and many who protects us and our island. They and we are tied and bound, as they are tied and bound to you. Their generosity to our people is infinite, but the crimes of the Renaigse enrage it. After all, perhaps your Malikor is their vengeance.
So that didn't lead that way. We still need to do some leveling. To try and get our skills up. Anybody with new quests? Nope. Interesting. Just kind of be here. I don't know how that happened. This looks like it would be another boss area. Huh. Maybe not. Maybe. or at least something important. That we probably need to unlock stuff first before that happens. Hippies? That's hippies. Oh my goodness. The goaties. Oh, the Rams, goats, whatever you want to call them. Oh, I love them so much. I want one. I just want one. I want a little goat pet. I want a goat to take on walks and be weird with. Just, I love them so much. They're so cute. Plus, if I had a goat, it would help doing the lawn. And get to snack on the lawn.
Do it! No Renaigse may enter here. This is the council room. It is a sacred place.
I see. Thank you for telling me. Goodbye.
Okay. Interesting. I'll miss that somehow. I know it's silly. As cold as I am drinking something with ice. So I wonder if there's anything over here. Let's explore. Goaties! Goaties! I love you! Come back to me! Oh my god. It's sad, like, how much I love certain things. Oh, come on. Give me the goats. Ah, goats, goats. Okay. Ah, jeez. I won't go exploring. I won't go chasing the goats. I'll just. I mean, we'll explore, but we'll explore other areas. That's an interesting thing. See, it just makes me want to go back over there. Because it makes me feel like there's something to find. Ah, hey, kitten boy. The cat just joined me. Hello. Hi, I will move stuff for you. Hi. Hello. How are you? You smell like you just eat. you have a good meal? Oh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's not what I meant to do. Let's see if there's anything here. Shoot. Oh, that was a big nothing. But we got some XP level. I guess. can't go that way. So maybe go around. Is there a way? It's back there. These look like bandits. The ice in my cup just startled the cat.
If this savage spoke the truth, we'll be rich soon. I don't like the thought of staying here too long, though. In case our corpse is cousins. Hey! What are you doing here?
We could ask you the same question.
Except we found this place first. The treasure is ours. So I suggest you disappear. Fast!
Listen, we didn't mean to bother you. We were only exploring the area. But perhaps you could tell us exactly what you're doing here.
You look like nobility. And we don't want any trouble. We also are explorers. We discover secret places. That type of thing.
Really? And you found one near here?
Yeah. We managed to convince a savage to talk to us. And he told us there's a holy cave not far from here. The kind of place where the natives hide their treasures. But be careful, eh? It's ours.
And how do you plan on entering this cave?
Well, with enough explosives, we'll eventually get through those roots blocking the entrance. It's only a matter of time.
I see. Very subtle. And the islander didn't tell you anything about this?
He didn't really have the time. And he didn't have a key on him. Just some bloody seeds. Anyway, now that you know what we're doing here, you better leave.
Listen, I don't want to worry you, but you are taking a big risk by staying around here. When the Islanders clan notice his disappearance, they will come for him. You can imagine what will happen then.
Yeah, you're not wrong. With the time it'll take to craft enough explosives, we may end up with a whole tribe after us. Never mind, guys. We're leaving. Fast!
That sucks. Uh-huh. He didn't even have good loot. Awful bandits.
At last, we made it here. How do we get in? Look around. There has to be a way. This stone and this door remind me of the place where the Tiana Hakkadactus went into hiding.
You're right. We'll probably have to use a seed here as well.
But we don't know which.
Here is my offering to the Cave of Knowledge.
Didn't just get one?
There. Place the seed on the stone.
Yes, this is so much more.
It's not possible just now.
Yeah. I mean, I guess there could be a loot in there, but it's like, I don't. The way I'm playing this character, I don't want them to just blow stuff up. I'm trying to do things a certain way.
The character has changed. He now resembles an Onul Manawi.
You're right. They even depict his bond to the forest.
It seems like this painting depicts some kind of ritual.
Yes. The character at the center is pouring blood on a stone. And one of these giant creatures that the natives call Nardigs is present.
The location looks like the stone circle where we met the two young natives.
Someone's coming. Let's hide. If anyone finds us here, we're sure to lose the trust of the islanders.
Oof. I guess I'm gonna go back that way. Oh. I was like, please don't freeze. No.
Esco halen, esco valg med agengo selerge mantadabem, avenundanum.
Mach, es boglin daigan nidau. A yigi dames etier comelei.
Cair to, Morian, ages radai de radidauem tairger began.
Cauden nes greta comelei. Nas oltargotu, vreg de det mad advad. Abud antadab me en ekekam. No adaholig.
What, honey? Grumbling in your sleepies?
The paintings in the cave were magnificent and have taught us so much. It is obvious that they depict the bonding ritual and its consequences. It is by pouring their blood on the raised stones that the natives become metamorphs.
I'm not really sure if I follow you.
And yet it's clear to see. The islanders think that their ritual has magic consequences, but there must be some sort of contamination in their blood as they pour it. The only way to verify this theory is to attend a full ritual. We must attend Yewan's.
How will we know when it takes place?
Duncan said it would take place after the young people visited the cave, and they will most likely need some preparation. We should go to the Holy Circle of Kurganau tomorrow. What do you say? Will you come with me?
I hope that Dunkus will not be too angry after seeing us there.
Let's take some time to rest, and then we'll go back to the place where we met them.
Meet one day. Right.
Sade, I'm happy to see you. Can I do anything for you?
I must leave
I
you.
don't want to talk to you right now. I want to loot this. Can I loot? Okay. Now. Trying to which one it was. Science. Needed that for ocean. Okay. Again, I'm not sure how many levels you can get. Like how many skills and such you can unlock in one playthrough. Doesn't say. Okay, well. He's locked. We don't have any quests, right?
Greenblood, my friend. Do you need something?
Tell me about your family. Were your parents in the guard as well?
Yes. And to be truthful, I never knew them. I was entrusted to a wet prostitute and followed the troops. She may be the only... As soon as I could hold... Anything else?
Sieglinde appears to know you well, and to have a lot of respect for you.
We fought together. That brings people closer, you know that. But I can assure you that's all there is to it. Actually, up until now, I've fought by your side more often than I have hers.
Yet you still managed to surprise me.
I certainly hope so. Just as you surprise me often. Finding pleasure in discovering new aspects of one another's personality is half the fun of a relationship, isn't it? Anything else?
I must leave you.
Okay. Oh. Look, this little sleeping. See the boy. See the sleepy boy. Hey, say hello. Oh, he's so sleepy. Yeah, he doesn't like when I go to work. So when I come home, he's very insistent that he wants his food and he wants his cuddles. Times he is happiest is if he has me all to himself. Because he's my little prince. And he knows it. He was found as a baby, and he had wandered off from his mama when he was a kitten. And at the time I was living with somebody, and they often spoiled him. So there's lots of times where I say he doesn't really know how to cat, because he would get spoiled so often that he would just be like, I don't feel like jumping anywhere like a cat normally would. I want to be picked up and carried around.
Oh, there you are, Your Excellency. The Enlightened has heard my prayers.
What's going on? Where are the others?
After deciphering the content of the tablets, they went north to continue their research in some swamps. But they must have encountered problems. Brother Fidelis came back here, and he was in a dreadful state. He most likely came to seek help, but he fainted. It's impossible for us to know what happened to them.
I am not a doctor, but I may be able to examine him.
Oh, please do. Any help would be appreciated. We've done our best, but our magic has proved inefficient. And the healer we sent for will certainly arrive too late from San Mateus.
I know. Always.
This man is burning up with fever, and he bears several bite marks and traces of blows.
The flesh is black and blue around the bites. He was bitten by a venomous creature. What he needs is an antidote.
Have you tried giving him any anti-poison?
Of course, but to no avail. And what if it were a hex cast by the heretics?
No matter what happens, you always suspect them.
More of these idiotic superstitions. If the anti-poisons aren't working, it's because they're not suitable for this venom. Fidelis was in the swamp. Local healers will surely know how to make the right antidote.
We could ask Lair. He will direct us to someone who understands remedies.
Nolmanawi. You've come back to see old Lair. I heard that you managed to retrieve the tablets.
Did Vindwal tell you?
Yes, and I feel more at peace, knowing that our brothers are alive, and that they will be able to join another clan. And you proved me right. Peace with the Renaigse is possible.
I need your advice. You may already know that one of the researchers came back wounded from the expedition.
I heard about it.
He has all the symptoms of a poisoning, but the anti-poisons we gave him had no effect. He must have been bitten by a creature of the swamp, and we're looking for a healer who would know of a suitable antidote.
So, you came to see me. Interesting. Our neighbors did not think for one moment that we could be helpful. Alas, our Donegat is one of the exiles. But Vindwal knows plants well. She will know.
Thank you. I will go see her. I hope she agrees to help us. I have to go.
Like so many others.
Sorry, I had to adjust my arm position because cat. Oh my goodness. I think that way.
Here you are again. What do you want?
I have come to ask for your help. Lair told me you know about remedies.
I do know a few of them. I have learned about plants. I used to want to become a Donegat.
One of the researchers came back wounded from the expedition. Apparently he was bitten by a creature of the swamp.
And now he has the Llewellyn fever. We have a good knowledge about this affliction. He will die if he does not receive proper treatment.
Do you know which antidote should be given to him?
Yes. These priests are idiots. They could have asked for our help, but they treat us like children. You are different. And you have allowed my son to join a new clan. So, I will give you the potion to cure the priest. Wait a moment. Make him drink this remedy and he'll get better.
Thank you, Vindwal.
Oh. I always wonder how common is it for other people's bodies to water when they yawn, or even when they try to move that behind. Because mine tend to water like a ton.
Where am I?
You're in Eden. You are safe.
Was I unconscious for a long time? The other members of the expedition, they are in danger. The swamp is so hostile. We weren't prepared for it. Some of our people have disappeared.
What caused these wounds?
A nightmarish creature. The swamp is full of them. A colleague and I had left to fetch some help when we were attacked. I managed to run away, but I don't know what happened to him. As for those who are at the camp, you must go help them.
Show me the location of your colleagues on the map. I will join them.
There. Please, hurry.
Thank you. You should rest now.
Gonna keep checking that, so yeah. Okay, there again. We know the skill level, right? The maybe it was only temporarily blocked off until we could. Yeah, I guess so.
All I did was bring you to the place suggested by the tablets. I had no way of knowing.
Hey, what's happening here? I could hear you from miles away.
Your Excellency, I'm so happy to see you. You arrive right on time to settle this matter.
How did you manage to find us in the middle of this swamp?
Brother Fidelis managed to reach Eden. He's the one who told us where your camp was.
But he didn't leave alone. What happened to Father Orbricus, who was accompanying him?
He must be dead, like our other companions. This is all your fault. This is yet more proof that you are not fit to lead such a team. I should be the one in charge.
Maybe you should calm down and explain to me what's happening here.
This expedition was undertaken with no concern for common sense. We are not equipped to explore this type of place. Our people are disappearing, and all we have found are some falsified writings.
Brother Virgil is terrified, which probably explains why he is being so disingenuous. We have made incredible discoveries, and we could find more.
You are beyond redemption. I won't waste another second talking to you. If you want to talk to me, Your Excellency, it will have to be without her.
How charming.
Excellency. I hope you will forgive us for that scene. My relations with Virgil have always been difficult, but ever since we arrived here, it has been unbearable. I'm afraid we may need an arbiter.
Before anything else, I need to know what has led to this situation between you.
What would you like to know?
For what reason were you quarreling?
The expedition itself, I'm afraid. Virgil was always against it, especially under my supervision. For him, our discoveries in Eden were sufficient. They confirmed what he wanted. The rest did not matter. According to him, we should never have continued. And when we found new tablets, it became even worse.
Were they also written by Saint Matthias?
Without a doubt. The handwriting is the same. There are also some patterns, some islander symbols. It's fascinating. But what really angers Virgil is the content we managed to decipher. Our founder explains that he learned a lot from the islanders. Something our brother cannot accept. He now persists in saying that these tablets are fake, forged by the natives themselves.
Brother Fidelis told me that several members of the expedition have disappeared.
Yes, that's why he left along with Father Orbricus to fetch some help. 3 more of our colleagues are missing. And I'm not even talking about the ones who fell ill. I must admit that I underestimated the hardships we would encounter. I made a mistake. I should have prepared this expedition more thoroughly. But Virgil's being disingenuous does not help.
And no one has searched for those who are missing.
I wanted us to search for them, but someone later convinced me that it presented too much of a risk. Along with lack of preparation, our constantly decreasing number, and creatures swarming the area.
And by someone, I suppose you mean Brother Virgil.
Indeed.
I'm thankful for these pieces of information. But you understand that I will also have to talk to Brother Virgil.
Of course, that's understandable. You must hear us both before you can make a decision.
Brother Virgil.
What do you want?
Can you explain to me what caused such a quarrel?
The reason for it is very simple. It is Eugenia's folly. This woman should never have been the supervisor of our team. The discoveries made in Eden were sufficient, but no. She didn't want to stop the research. She organized this expedition in a hurry, without taking elementary precautions, and now she's accepting as facts the delirious writings we discovered on these tablets without doubting them for even 1 second.
What do you mean?
We found some new tablets, allegedly written by Saint Matthias, but their content is so absurd that they were obviously forged. I am certain that the natives must have found these stones before us and modified their content.
How would they have done that? The natives cannot write.
They must have been helped by an unscrupulous settler. How would I know?
Brother Fidelis told me that some of your colleagues went missing. Do you know anything about this?
They did not go missing. They were killed. There was the wild beasts, the diseases, and let's not forget the savages. We can feel their presence, roaming around the camp at night. I am certain that they are responsible for the death of our colleagues.
That's strange. There aren't many villages around here.
Those savages may very well have been following us since our departure. We will not be safe on this island until it is entirely converted.
I see. So, you haven't tried to find your colleagues?
So we can die as well? I am not as crazy as Sister Eugenia.
I cannot take sides in your quarrel for now. And, in any case, it is not what matters the most. Even if you think they are dead, we have to try finding your colleagues.
Well, if you are prepared to take such a risk, I can only commend you for your bravery and wish you luck. But I would not get my hopes up. You should start by searching the excavation site. To get there, take the path south of here. But be careful. The creatures that roam the area are ruthless.
for a bit. I think that was all we needed from that.
This man's skull is sunken, but he doesn't look like he was in a fight. Could he have fallen?
If that were the case, there would be other marks of impact on his body. No. He was struck with an object to the back of the head. Given the shape of the wound, it was inflicted with a metal mace.
Okay. Oh, we gotta get back to that other area.
You again. Your curiosity is truly unquenchable.
Forgive our intrusion, Dunkus, but I really want to attend Yewan's ritual. I have learned a lot thanks to you, but I still have so much left to understand.
If you were one of ours, Afro, I would be flattered to have such an inquisitive and resolute apprentice. You can attend the ritual, but promise me that you will be discreet. No Renaigse ever had this honor before.
We will do everything in our power to prove ourselves worthy of your trust, Dunkus. How are you? You must be feeling impatient.
Impatient, yes, and a little bit afraid as well.
It's only natural to be afraid, Yerwan. It's a new life starting for you, but I will be by your side, now and forever.
Times really must have changed for some Renaigse to attend our rituals.
These are very different from the others. Their leader is an Onol Menawi after all.
I know I look like them, but I'm not one of them.
You may not be bonded, but your parents must have been.
You should be proud and happy about it. It is probably thanks to your bond that Dunkas has accepted your presence.
You look preoccupied.
Our people have suffered many lions attacks, often during rituals. In some villages, all the young Sinal Manawi were abducted. You seem different from the other Zafra, but I can't help worrying.
I have nothing to do with these attacks, Dunkas, I swear.
I believe you. Otherwise, you would not be here with us. But I hope that your brothers will not be there in the shadows, ready to pounce on our children.
Arwich neistiri, adesta marar mam.
He just points. He's like, yeah.
You are an Onol Manawi now, Yawan. And soon you will heal the earth by our sides, like a real Donegard.
Thank you, Dunkas. I feel so proud.
I am so happy that we can be Voglendaiga together at last.
What about you, Afra? Did you find the answers you were looking for?
It's strange. I didn't exactly understand what happened, but I am moved.
Some events must be understood with the heart, not the head.
It seems like you are right, Dunkas.
We are under attack.
Grab the young metamorph. The others don't matter.
Oh, goodness. Wait, what? Try to show the house. It
You
made
look
me think
preoccupied.
like
Our people have suffered many. You see, but
made me think it was like teleporting me elsewhere. I was like, nope.
you are an Onol Manawi now, Yawan. And soon you will heal the earth by our sides, like a real Donegard.
Thank you, Dunkas. I feel so proud.
I am so happy.
What about you?
It's strange.
Some of
It seems like...
We are under attack.
The others don't matter.
The Lord wants to take our children.
They won't touch you. Decided we have to protect them. You can carry me.
need more room for my art. Sorry. This is hard to do. I can't move around because
You
the
look
cat
preoccupied.
is
Our
taking
people
up
have
the entire
I have voided,
space.
but I hope you are an Onolmanawi now.
Thank you.
Or
What about
it's
the sub?
it's
We here consider the lawyers want to kill us.
I won't let them take you, Maria.
they won't kill you. We have to protect them.
You can count on me.
Your curiosity, Afra, has saved lives. If it weren't for you, people from my village would have been abducted or killed. I am infinitely grateful, especially considering that fighting against your brothers could not have been easy.
Indeed. These people were brutes. They had it coming. However, you don't know how right you are, Dunkus. I recognize some of these men.
Really? Did they belong to the governor's court?
No. They worked for my former master, Dr. Asili. I was his student for a long time before I realized this man's methods were questionable. He was so obsessed with his goals that he became cruel. But I can't believe he'd go as far as abducting people for his experiments.
You think that the Onol Manawi are used for experiments?
Now that I have seen these soldiers, I am certain of it. And I'm afraid they may suffer atrocious treatment under the guise of scientific progress. I am so ashamed.
Come now, shame serves no purpose. And you are proof that the lions are not all the same.
Thank you, Dunkus. And thank you, Desade. You opened my eyes.
Oh, look at my little man. You see yourself? Do you see yourself in the camera? Huh? That's you. That's you. Yeah. You're very cute. Also still trying to keep my eyes out for any missions. One this way.
May the enlightened protect me in this battle.
To my help, and death to the others! Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
May the following guide our enemies.
Hidden. I guess not.
May the enlightened protect me in this battle.
To my help, and death to the others! Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
This poor soul was almost entirely devoured. He must have been killed by swamp animals. Even so, this wound looks different from the others. It looks like a knife wound.
Alas, anyone could have stabbed this priest. Both natives and priests carry knives.
Just gotta go straight here.
Maybe a miracle protect me in this battle.
To my help! And death to the others! Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
May the shadow engulf our enemies.
Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
These fang marks are impressive. The poor man didn't have a chance. He must have been attacked by a large reptile. Most likely a Llewellyn. But what was he doing alone, so far from the camp? It seems obvious now that these disappearances were orchestrated.
All these disguised deaths, these abject crimes. The natives can be violent, but they are not deceitful. I'm afraid that Brother Virgil may have found a way to take control of the expedition. He should be judged for it.
Indeed. I think that we should go find this brother and ask for an explanation.
Okay, so go back this way.
Brother Virgil.
Your Excellency, weren't you supposed to be looking for our colleagues?
Indeed. I regret to say that they are indeed all dead.
I knew it. What a waste. Eugenia and her recklessness are to blame for this.
I'm afraid someone else is responsible for this. These deaths are not accidental, and yet they were disguised as such.
The savages. Their thirst for blood is unquenchable. I knew we should never have come without an escort.
Oh, Virgil, would you please stop taking us for fools? The natives had no hand in this.
Who else could it be?
Someone who desperately wanted this expedition to fail. Does that remind you of anyone?
Fine. You unmasked me. But know that my cause is righteous. The Ordo Luminis sent me to keep an eye on this expedition, to ensure that the discoveries we made would not jeopardize our nation or our presence on this island. But the inscriptions on the tablets are a heresy, a dangerous manipulation. Can you imagine what would happen if it was said that our founder listened to the teachings of the natives? But even then, foolish Eugenia accepted these discoveries as truth, without any hesitation, without realizing that our entire nation could suffer because of it. So yes, I wanted to scare her.
I understand that you might want to protect your nation, but to go as far as assassinating several of your colleagues...
Come now. What would you do if someone were threatening the congregation? You cannot make me believe that you would not be willing to kill. You may have already done so. But since you want to avoid using violence, help me convince Eugenia to go back to Eden. My colleagues and I know how to sort through these discoveries. And you will be rewarded, of course.
It is undeniable that these discoveries could cause a great upset in Taleme. But he has no right to decide what should be revealed or not. On this island, Cornelia should be the one to decide. Be careful with your accusations, though. Eugenia and her colleagues are on edge. We wouldn't want them to start killing each other.
Sorry, Brother Virgil, but I cannot accept. You will take your belongings and leave this place. The research will continue, and their discoveries will be studied by wiser people than you. The decision to reveal them or not will be theirs.
I see. My colleagues and I will go back to Eden. I hope that you don't regret your decision.
The little man decided to move, and then was just staring at me for a while. Now he's getting tired again.
Alas, I have found the dead bodies of your colleagues.
How horrible! But how? Oh, perhaps I should have listened to Brother Virgil.
I doubt it. Brother Virgil is responsible for these deaths. He was hoping to blame the natives for them and discredit you.
What? But why would he? He will have to answer for his crimes.
As I do not have the authority to arrest him, I sent him back to Eden. If you want him to face judgment, you will have to report what happened to the Mother Cardinal.
You are right. As soon as we get back to civilization, I will make sure that she hears about it. Once more, your help has been a blessing. Take this. Alas, we will have to go back to Eden as well. There are too few of us to continue the research.
Were you hoping to discover more?
Of course. This place was but a single step in St. Matthias's journey. The last tablets speak of a journey northbound, further up in the swamp. But even if Virgil is no longer a threat, we are not sufficiently well equipped to go there.
We could go there for you if you wish. You just have to tell us where to look.
That would be marvelous. Of course, you would have to start from the excavation site where he wrote this. I think I noticed a path going north when I was there, actually. Look for any traces of life. Perhaps you will be lucky enough to find more of his writings. That would be fantastic.
Don't worry. I will conduct this research and come find you here if I uncover anything.
to my health, and death to the others! Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Looking for any secrets or missions. Do some zigzagging.
Protect me in this battle! To my health, and death to the others!
Check the head first. Wait. This way. Yeah. And around here. This.
You'd have to be insane to want to live in such a place. Even a saint would want to stay dry.
Oof. do? Can be friendly. Get up there or something. How do we get there? That is the question. Eh? Okay. Hey, bud. You wanna just there anything else?
A cavern. Hermits often choose places like this when they want to live away from the world.
Here?
Someone lived here. There's no doubt about it. But we'll have to turn the place upside down if we want to make sure that the old man is not here. Protect me in this battle! To my help! Death to the others! Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Jump down there, so so that goes back around.
These murals are magnificent. If St. Matthias did come here, this is where he must have settled.
Let's take a closer look at these paintings. We may learn something from them. This mural depicts an old man praying in front of a face in the mountain. He's holding a rosary. Saint Matthias, praying to Enon Milfrichteman.
Okay.
This mural is very ancient. It depicts an old man dressed as a priest, getting his face painted by a masked native. It looks like a chaplet made of pewter. It's rather basic, but it was made a long time ago. And it undeniably comes from the continent.
This is incredible. Saint Matthias is often depicted or described as using a similar chaplet. Oh, I feel so lucky to be here, in this cavern where our founder lived.
Engraved tablets. They resemble the ones we recovered in Eden. We should take them with us. The researchers would be delighted to study them. There are some native symbols here and some letters I recognize, as if someone had tried to write in the native language using our alphabet. Men dwi stad en on mil fruktemen. This is incredible. Saint Matthias would have known about the spirit of the island and would have prayed to him. I do not know these glyphs, but these spirals are native symbols. There are some words in our ancient language next to them. The light and the earth are the two faces of a same power. It's impossible to know if this is a translation or another sentence. But this is a message that would seriously displease the Inquisitors.
I don't know if you realize the importance of what we've just discovered. Saint Matthias, the founder of Thélème, finished his life worshipping the islanders' god. This is so incredible. Although it will cause a huge upset for our nation, our cult, and our relations with the natives.
I wonder what I should do with these relics. Eugenia probably didn't imagine that Saint Matthias lived his life in a way that's so different from what they advocate. As for Virgil, he wasn't wrong. Such a revelation will certainly cause a schism in Thélème.
To think these old things could cause a civil war. Or long-lasting peace with the natives. It is a serious responsibility to decide what to do with them. But it isn't ours. Their saint, their decision.
I already took sides in their quarrel. If I change my mind, I'm afraid that it might be seen as treason. I'll think about it on the way there. Let's go back to the researchers' camp.
Ooh, level up. Okay. How long? Just checking the time. There's that other one. Let's see.
I can't do that.
Oh, wait. Hang on. I still don't know what the plus means, unless it has something to do with, like, what companions we have currently traveling with us. Running, running. That tree stands out.
So, did you find anything? Or do you need my help?
We discovered a cave that was inhabited a long time ago by a whole group of people, mostly natives, who had obviously created a sacred site, as the place was guarded by a creature.
And have you found traces of our holy founder? New relics? Perhaps some tablets?
There were also frescoes on the site, representing Saint Matthias.
Frescoes? Tell me more. This is fascinating.
He was shown having his face painted by a native. On another, he prayed to the god of the mountain.
You can't be serious. You mean to say that our saint converted to the cult of the islanders?
That is what emerges from our findings, yes. Other objects that I was able to bring back also point in this direction. Look, there are inscriptions. These tablets and also this chaplet.
His chaplet? I cannot believe it. It is so... Excuse me. I cannot find the words to express how I feel. You must come with me. We must go and present all these discoveries to the Mother Cardinal. You realize our entire dogma will have to change. So far, anyone who wanted to question it would have burned their fingers. Literally, alas.
And you think that this time they'll listen?
We have solid proof. All this evidence. With your support, we will convince her to reveal the truth.
I see. I will do my best to help you.
It seems we are arriving right on time. You did well to warn us, Brother Virgil.
Virgil? How did you know?
I'm afraid that your Excellency's lies weren't very convincing.
We were informed of your discoveries and of the danger they represent. We demand that you hand them over to us immediately, so that they can be destroyed.
How can you even suggest the destruction of relics written by the hand of our founder?
Out of love for our dogma, for our faith, and for our nation. But since you refuse to comply with our orders, you leave us no choice.
Death to the heretics!
May the enlightenment out of me in this battle. May the shadow engulf our enemies.
Let's see who the enlightenment will favor. Favor.
I cannot believe that I just fought my own brothers in faith. The fact that the Inquisition is after us is very disturbing, Excellency.
We would do well to hasten to San Matthias. They will not dare to attack you there. And we will have to take care of Bishop Domitius. He will do everything he can to discredit us.
You are right. All this proves is that I will not succeed without your help. There is a risk that the Mother Cardinal will also reject our discoveries.
And if you will allow me to attend the hearing, I would be delighted to support you.
Your help will be precious to us, Father. In any case, we must present our research to Mother Cardinal as soon as possible. I will study the tablets one last time to make sure I know all their content.
and I will meet you at the palace in San Mateus to plead our case.
Understood. See you soon, Sister Eugenia. Be careful.
Ah. Mm. I see the way that thing looks.
What is this?
That's also, I see what you mean, but wasting these flowers. Listen, wait.
Dog killed.
The radish person
He
attacked
seems
us.
quite upset over a creature that was set on killing us all.
May the earth swallow you all.
We had no choice. This creature attacked us. Explain yourself rather than insulting us.
Ignorant foreigners. She was a Nadaig, a guardian, a Donaigad, returned to nature.
I don't understand. Are you telling me that this creature was once a woman?
It was my woman.
Again,
You and
come
all
across
those
it.
of your cursed island are fools and destroyers. But an Olmilfrictimen will soon send you back over the water. He will destroy you as you destroy us. He has already begun.
En Olmilfrictimen. I have heard that name before. Perhaps it is the name of their demon.
One mystery after another. What we take for a demon was a woman transformed into a beast. And now we have but a simple name. An Onmil Frictimen. This man, or this thing, seems to be after us. Perhaps it is behind all of this. We need to learn more.
See, again, I wish he was a woman. Just make some kind of offering where they're not gonna attack us. But then it tells us like the only offer we do is to make that potion and then he wants to fight us. What do you want? What are we supposed to do. Any quests? Anybody? Huh? Anybody? No? Okay. This one. That.
Hello, milady. You are from the congregation, are you not?
Indeed. De Sardet, your admiral has sent me here.
Pleasure. You may call me Fernando. I am the port commander here. What might I do for you?
Your admiral informed me that you've been having problems with a few citizens of Thélème. What more can you tell me?
Problems, huh? We're up to our necks and sinking with problems. Yeah, I even received threats to my own person. One of those high and mighty long robes dared walk upon my docks with talk of burning me at the stake. Burning me? Then two of my men up and disappeared, and I do not believe in coincidence. I wanted to ask for help from the Mother Cardinal, but she did not answer my requests for an audience. The games of politics are not my forte, and investigations even less so. Find my men. I implore you. More questions?
Thanks. I've got everything I need.
It would appear that the Ordo Luminous has been up to mischief again. Their foolish zealousness has been causing us a lot of problems. If we let them, they burn the entire world and leave it to the enlightened to sort out the good from the bad.
We should talk to some other sailors at the port. If some of their comrades have also disappeared, they may be able to give us some information.
This.
Good day. I am looking for several sailors, some naughts that disappeared a few days ago.
Sorry, that doesn't ring any bells. But I did hear talk like everyone else on the port, but that's all. You should ask the Mage Inquisitors who have taken up lodgings here of late. They must have certainly seen something. We see them everywhere, and they spend their time spying on all that moves, especially eyeing all that the Knots are up to.
And what do these Mage Inquisitors look like?
They wear a very peculiar symbol.
We cannot question all the Inquisitors roaming around the port. Good day. I'm looking for two men, naughts, that went missing a few days ago. Do you know anything about them?
Why? As a matter of fact, I do. 3 or 4 days ago, I was at the tavern having a conversation with a sailor. A nice fellow. He was telling these stories. He was drinking hard. He went outside for a moment to... you can imagine. And well, he never came back. He wasn't that drunk to have passed out. If it were that, we would have found him. No. Something happened to him. That's a fact. But I would be at a loss to tell you what.
If one of the sailors disappeared as he came out of the tavern, that's where we should go. If we find Inquisitors there, they'll certainly know more than the ones we see here.
Okay. See if we can there we can lost.
We're approaching the tavern.
If we're discreet, we should be able to eavesdrop on a conversation.
You again. Why am I not surprised to see you implicated in this story of surveillance?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
A witness told me that you and others of your order seem to be spying on all comings and goings in the port. 2 naughts were captured not long ago. You had to have seen something.
You are mistaken, my daughter. You've been misinformed.
You do know that lying is forbidden in the sacred texts. Lies from someone as pious as yourself.
Petrus. All politics. Why am I not surprised to see you playing the lawyer to infidels?
Remember your manners, Aloysius, and tell us politely what this is about. The Mother Cardinal will be most saddened to hear that you have shown aggression to an emissary, and you know she'll listen to me.
I do not appreciate this attempted intimidation. But very well. Since you insist. These naughts were arrested. We were forced to interrogate them to bring to light their pagan rituals.
It wasn't a sanctioned arrest, was it?
No. The Mother Cardinal is not aware. Not yet. But as soon as we have succeeded in making them talk and they have confessed their heresy, she...
Of course. Where did you take them?
The Coin Guard has lent us their jails and some men. We do not normally like to call upon the services of these brutes, but we have need of their skills and discretion.
These Inquisitors really do not realize the consequences of their actions. We will have to proceed with caution.
Where's that? Here. Left think I have the keys done. There's something else.
A feast for the eyes, ladies and gentlemen. And it's free.
Oh, I guess it was that one again. Is there another door here?
Halt! You have no authority to go any further.
Do not forget that there is only one song that can make us change our minds, Greenblood.
Played with golden notes.
You said it. Or songs of steel. They also open doors.
And if I gave you this so that you might go and have a little fun?
In that case, I could certainly look the other way for a while. But be discreet.
Uh-oh. No. Shoot. Zombie. No, I've become one of the wall-stuck NPCs. No. Alright, shoot. Is there a way? Let me see. See if we can go back here.
It would appear that the Ordo Luminous has been up to mischief again.
So, we
Their
settled
foolish
it.
zealousness has been causing us a lot of problems. If we let them, they burn the entire world and leave it to the enlightened to sort out the good from the bad.
We should talk to some other sailors at the port. If some of their comrades have also disappeared, they may be able to give us some information. Good day.
Sorry,
And what... We cannot question all the Inquisitors roaming around the port.
Let's try and at least get back to...
Good day. Do you know...
No.
If one of the sailors disappeared as he came out of the tavern, that's where we should go. If we find Inquisitors there, they'll certainly know more than the ones we see here.
What is it, my boy? He's saying it's bedtime, so am I now. Yeah, I want to at least get to that part again before it glitched out. And then I'll end it there.
We're approaching the tavern.
If we're discreet, we should be able to eavesdrop on a conversation.
You again. Why am I not surprised to see a witness 2 noughts were captured?
You are
You do know. Remember your mother can't, you know.
These no...
It wasn't just...
But...
Of course.
Coin, we do not know.
These Inquisitors really do not realize the consequences of their actions. We will have to proceed with caution.
A feast for the eyes, ladies and gentlemen, and it's free. Come and see me as soon as you have made your choice.
Halt! Do not...
Played with...
You said it.
And if I gave you this so that you might go and...
In that case...
Thank you. Thank you for getting us out of there.
Those Inquisitors are completely mad. They tortured us. They wanted us to admit to all manner of horrors. Stories of some demonic cult and curses of Malachor. I was of the firm belief that they were going to kill us. But you must make haste. They are planning some sort of wickedness.
They spoke of a great purification. And after that, they did this to us. It doesn't bode well. Not at all. I heard them talking about their headquarters near the palace. Maybe you'll learn something there of interest. Thank you again for freeing us. We'll be able to make it back to port on our own.
We need to discover what is behind this talk of purification, before they can execute their plan. We should go and see this Domitius after all. What he will tell us may help us understand.
here. So we finally saw what the part of the movie was. Some big, giant turnip lady, basically. But other than that, you didn't really see anything. So, yeah, I've been playing for a little while, but I do have work tomorrow, and I am very tired, so I'll be ending it here. We'll say good night, and I'll decide what the next stream will be. As usual, probably on the spur of the moment. So, rest well, see you next time.